Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, rocking George today in my Yankees crop. Do what I'm doing out here. It's a little chilly, so you know the deal. You see the jacket, I ain't got my heat in yet. Okay, let's go. Right in 25 will live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story. Got a good one for you today. Something near and dear to my heart. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission, and you know I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better from the inside. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, heart mind coherence, daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get you to do just that. Right, thinkers? Knowing yourself is the key. But it's some things you got to do and follow me, and I'll help you do just that. Know you. Know thyself. It was left to us for a reason. I'm upholding that reason. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, so you can know. All right? Don't believe. Like this guy. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Don't be him. Avoid them. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. That's what I do. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. But knowledge itself will wake you up. That's what I do. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Father, all these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. You have to be true to yourself. You can lie to your mother, father, sister, brother, but you can't lie to yourself. Understand that. That's just a philosophical point of view that you should adopt. Why? Because it's true. It ain't, well, Mark said no. Trust me, it worked just that way. I'm only giving you what I know. I know that too. Let's go. Right thinkers. Let's talk about how to use dispassion for any situation. Well, what's dispassion? I'm glad you asked that question. You should, because if you don't, let me explain to you. Passion is love for something. Passion is you passionate about. I'm passionate about what I do. You're passionate about what you do. That's passion. Being dispassionate is to take that love, that feeling out of the scenario and deal with the situation for what it is. You can be logical, rational, and reasonable when you're dispassionate. If you are involved passionately or involved emotionally, not good. They teach judges, lawyers, anybody in an authoritarian situation how to be dispassionate. Don't concern yourself with how you feel about them, who they are. This is why they blindfold justice. My aunt didn't care about that. She had dispassion she displayed on a regular basis. If you're in a position to judge and give power, you have to be dispassionate. Why? Because if your feelings get involved, you're going to make bad decisions. Trust me on that one. Let's go. Here we go. I try to get you set up for the segue, so let's go. My passion won't ever overrule what? My good sense. That's employing dispassion. You have to shut the passion down. Only way you can do that is with logic and reasoning to do the right thing. But some of us can't take our emotions out of our lives. Women, don't get upset. Y'all are emotional creatures. Y'all built that way. That's what you are. There's no problem. But that doesn't mean you can't be logical, rational, and have understanding and take your emotions out of situations where you have to make a good decision based on logic and reasons, not your feelings. I don't get caught up in feelings as a teacher. I don't care how you feel about me teaching the truth. Don't care. Okay, so understand that you can have the same feeling about me. That's freedom of choice. But you have to implement it, use it for it to work. Trust me. Dispassion, listen, don't mean you don't love the person. No. But you have to do what you have to do. If you're in a position of authority or you're in a position of anything that you have to do, you can't let your emotions dictate your decision making. Women, catch you on a good day, you can get anything you want. Okay, let me give you a quick example. I'm teaching my students how to deal with tyrants. What's a tyrant? Your boss, who's an a-hole, but he's the boss. You got to do what you got to do to keep your job. So understand that. But it's way to deal with him. It's called stroke. Okay, stroke their ego, make them feel good about themselves. Never oppose them. A tyrant will be a tyrant. If you oppose him, he's going to act like a tyrant. So you keep that position to him where he don't have to beat you up. You keep feeding him. You keep stroking his ego. All he want to do is know that he's in control. So you appease them. Easy to do. Most of us think brown nose is the way to go. I'm not doing that. Okay, appeasing them is doing your job. What you need to do. Brown nose is going above your job to try to make yourself look better. I ain't doing that. Okay, I understand it's two different processes. So I'm not a brown noser. Okay, where we at now? Watch this. I see a lot of people let their passion, okay, rule their decision making. Bad move. Bad move. Why? It never works out good for you. Why? Because if it's good, you feel good. If your passion for what you want get broken, your heart broken, you get defeated, you feel like, the woe is me. I deal with situations the same way across the board. Trust me, it's very healthy. It's less stressful on you. I don't care how everybody's person feel about me doing what I got to do. That ain't my problem. I'm handling my business. I went through a lot. Watch this. Because of my ability not to be dispassionate, I had to deal with my emotions. At that time, I couldn't. So I was the emotional person making emotional decisions. A lot of them wasn't good. Okay, I know that now. But if you're not aware of those things, this is what happens. Being a Monday morning quarterback, find out if I coulda, woulda, shoulda means nothing in life. Prevention of some things is what you want to do. That's what right thinking employs. Prevention of the wrong thing. That's why thinking right. Okay, it takes practice to what? Master your passion, control your ego, subdue your emotions. Those are the qualities of the character that you can change, that you have control over. Some of us just don't care, and it shows in your actions. So understand that. Don't get mad at me because I don't fall for that nonsense, do a whole bunch of nonsense. Or he think he better. No, I'm just doing the right thing. Remember, I'm the right thinking man. Let's go. Take your emotions out of your situations to make good decisions. Think about it. I would never, okay, as a parent, here we go, I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna tell you right here. As a parent, I had to dish out punishment. I love you, just trust me. But I will discipline you. And all my kids know that. My grandkids know that too. No, Papa, I will. Yeah, understand that. Why? There's an air of discipline that you have to have over children. I'm not going to lower my standards for no child. You're going to do this or I'm going to do that. Cause and effect. If you cause me to whoop your butt, that's what's going to happen. But that's the whole part about being dispassionate. I don't care. I love you. But if you do wrong, I got to check you. Mothers are hard to be dispassionate. They are all emotion. They just love. Why? Because it's theirs. I don't like what my kid. No. To know. But I have to. Why? Because I want something I need done. I need that discipline. I need that little touch of fear of me in my son or my daughter to realize I got to answer to that yet because that's what I had for mine. That's what kept me out of certain situations. He was in with the drug dealer, so that wasn't a problem. Okay? But doing wrong wasn't with none of that. So I was held accountable to do the right thing when I'm doing the right thing. Okay? Women with the ability to be dispassionate, raise disciplined children. That mother who all she got to do is look. All she got to do is give that look, and they know. That's discipline. That's that. Why? Because you know what mama do. Most single parents, and that's not normal. We done took single parenting like it's normal. No, it's not. Women, y'all shouldn't have to be the mother and the father. That's not a lesson. But women, y'all are passionate human beings. But you have to set that aside, get past that to do what you need to do for your kids. Why? That's the only way they're going to prosper. Let me tell you this. Women with the ability to be dispassionate, raise better kids. Why? If you spare the ride, you will spoil a child. Discipline over passion wins every time. If you give into your passion because you love them and you don't discipline them, it don't help them. It don't help them. Get them early. Let them understand, if you do this, I'm going to do that, and they'll be accountable. They'll acquiesce. Why? Because pleasure and pain, they make the difference real quick. They ain't dumb. But if you give them the option early to know that if you do wrong, you're going to be dealt with. Why? That's the way of the world. It's punishment called consequences for your actions. Remember her? Karma. That's law. Okay? Natural law, not my law. No. Naturally. Everything you do, you have action, you're going to have an equal opposite reaction. That's what it's made for. It's called duality. But living it, understand, dispassion is just turning down the emotion and deal with the situation better without having emotions involved. I ain't saying don't love nobody. No, that's what I'm saying. I said in situations. Sorry about that. In situations in life, okay? I would never punish my child while I'm angry. If you did something that I didn't like, I'm not gonna just women backhand you, throw whatever. Remember, we got our parents, we reacted. So that's because you upset at that time what they did. So that's reaction. I want to stay in control. I want to sit down. We're gonna talk about this. You're gonna know what's right from wrong. You're gonna know why you get in this. Why? I gotta do this. My son heard that. Yeah. It hurt me more than it hurt you. We all did that as a parent. If not, you weren't a good parent. Why? You don't want to hurt your children, but you have to discipline them. Dispassion helps you with that. Trust me. Emotions. Good leaders. Good service. Bad leaders. Practice what? Being dispassionate when? In your daily dealings. I don't care what it is. If you're dealing with a person you don't like because whatever they did, you're not going to be nice to them. You're not going to be curt. You're going to be real curt. So I hate that when people think they got the right to act like that because she thinks so-and-so. But what about you? What she think, how she act on them, don't concern yourself with them. It's all based on how you're going to react to that. Okay? I don't split hairs when it comes to being dispassionate ever not even to my mother. No excuses. No. If you do something to me that I don't like, I'm going to deal with that my way. Simple as that. I'm going to take my emotions out and deal with it from a perspective. I don't like that. So if you do something, I'm going to let you know I don't like that. And we got to keep going through that. We rectify that. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. My spiritual discipline allows me to be dispassionate when daily. Why? Because I'm living for a higher self. So I keep myself up here when I'm dealing with people. I don't walk around with a funky attitude. I don't walk around all that nonsense, moody. Well, today I feel good, so I'm going to be nice. Today I want to be bothered, I'm going to be nasty. I don't got that concept. I don't do that. But that's all emotion. That's all passion. Trust me, a lot of us ignorant to some of the things we do. We do them, don't really know why. I'm just trying to bring it to light. That's all. All right? I'll do what's right. When? Why? I don't care about feelings. They are bad leaders. If I acted on my feelings, I wouldn't be here talking to you. Right thinking would not be in existence. So, trust me, I mastered that concept in my life a long time ago. Don't get caught up in how you feel about situations. Do what you're supposed to do. That's all you can control. So that's why I say, I'm going to do the right thing. You master your emotions by what? Mastering your dispassion. Mastering your emotions. Get them under control. The ego. The ego brings a whole lot with him. So if you don't get him under control, there's a whole lot of different tentacles that come out from the ego that you're going to enact on because you're ignorant of it. So you don't really know. But when you're dispassionate, everything ain't based on how you feel. Women, y'all emotional creatures. Everything is based on how you feel. It ain't my call. That's just where it is. All right, here you go. Right thinking philosophy teaches dispassion daily. It works for you, never against you. It can never hurt you to take your feelings out of a situation. Why? It ain't never about your feelings. Just deal with logic and reason, and you'll be fine. So you ain't got to walk around with, depending on how I feel. You hear people say, well, how you know? Depending on how I feel. See? So that feelings is in control. We don't even know. Again, that's being ignorant of a character trait that you have that you're not even aware of. So when somebody brings it to your attention, because they are and you're not, don't be mad and cuss them out because they inform you about something you don't know about yourself. I just bring it. Sometimes I'm the bearer of bad news. That ain't my problem. Again, I don't care. I'm just giving you what I need you, what you need to have, and that's the truth and being forthright with you. Okay? The next one is, here you go. Passion and emotions are good servants. Yeah, they drive your belief, all that, but they are bad leaders. Think back to any decision you made rashly and out of anger or fear, frustration. It didn't end good, did it? That decision you make, I tell anybody, before you do anything, breathe. I watched the whole hour-long show on breathing. We think we can breathe. We breathe. Inhale, exhale. No, it's something to that rhythmic breathing that soothes the heart. When you get agitated, you get scared, you can't function, you can't think, okay? Main hustle rule, my rule was to maintain your cool. Why? Because if you get like that, you can't function. Be it good or bad, scared or excited, don't make a difference. You need to maintain balance. Keep your maya. That's what kept me going. I know about maya then, but I just kept it, maintain my cool. Being cool meaning a state of mind that you're just gonna stay right there. So I'm cool. I am the most spiritually passionate person you will meet, but I have that under control now. I couldn't say that years ago. Man, my ego had me amped up so high. Trust me. But watch this. My passion shows every time I start teaching. Why? My right thing philosophy is what I'm passionate about doing. And I get, I'm good to go now. Why? I'm doing what I do. I'm doing what I like to do. I'm doing what I'm comfortable doing. Okay? This is my thing. Hopefully. All right, here you go. And now, again, I'm passionate, about my teachings, but it's not always good. Why? Because my lessons sometimes are not good for the person that I'm making a point about. So I don't care. Again, I'm dispassionate. Why? If I was emotionally concerned about how they're going to feel about the lesson, I won't give it. I don't do that. Down here, I'm doing me. I'm doing what I think is best and put it out to you. I don't care how you feel about that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or rude, but trust me, it ain't about how I feel. I'm giving lessons. I'm a teacher. Let's go. Because of my passion, used to get me in trouble. Again, when I wasn't in control of it, it got me in trouble. I had to learn to what? Master my dispassion. Or my life was going to always be in turmoil, always be in confusion, always be in chaos, always some drama. Why? Because I'm acting out on my feelings. They're bad leaders. Like your ego. Ixnay, okay? Here you go. Let me get this all of it. My lesson's a little long. I got to get back to the lesson stuff. So much yapping. I got it. I'm watching. I see the clock. All right, here you go. I love showing dispassion. Why? It means you have your emotions under control and in check. I don't care. If you get my ego or you stroke my emotions, you might have a problem. Why? Because I might not be able to control them. Once they take hold, once they go, you got a problem. So I try to keep them out of that scenario. Try to keep myself out of that passionate situation or emotional situations. Here you go. Last one, about to wrap it up. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this lesson about dispassion. You should practice it. Trust me. I love you. And this is for my kids. But that don't mean I won't do what I have to do to or for you. That's basically how I raise my kids, that mentality. My children, watch this, will attest to this. I love you, but I will discipline you. Meaning, I'm going to tax it. Why? That's all I know. That's where I was raised. If it works for me, I'm going to give it to you. I told my son, my man, sorry, but this is what I was given. This is all I got for you. You can change it if you want to, but this is what I know. I will. So when you get out of control, I'm going to take care of that. I don't need the jail prison to raise my kid. No, I want to raise my children on my terms. Okay? Stop letting single mothers, stop letting your son get into trouble because you couldn't control him at 14, 15 years old. He feeling himself all of a sudden. He do something out in the streets. Now the law got him. Now he's in the system. And you're upset and disappointed because you didn't do your job. They disciplined him because you couldn't. Understand that, please. And if you get these young men who run around these gangs at 14, 15, 16 years old because you can't control them at the household, that's a you problem. If we took care of that problem, a lot of our streets would be a lot safer. Why? Because the young man who caused the problem on the streets won't be there. Another lesson, sorry, but I got a little off kilter, but I got an issue with that too. But that's part of the problem. All right? I gave my son, Fahid, that same speech. Again, I don't split heads, I don't cut corners. Why? This hurts me, more is going to hurt you. I remember that conversation like it was yesterday. But guess what? I think he's in third grade now. We didn't have no more problems after that. So I can say, well, my son ain't perfect, but we got the message. He got my message real early. Okay, he knew. I can't. Yeah, and I never forgot. Senior year in high school, one of my friends asked him, "How'd you make it through the streets, all this stuff?" He said, "Man, my dad wasn't having it." Thank you, appreciate that. Always did. Here you go. Now, me having children out of state, not a good thing. Why? Because all I can do is talk and send money. That's not parenting. That ain't being a father. It's being responsible for your action. That's the consequences of my action. I ain't got a problem with that. Don't like it, but it ain't about how I feel. Understand it. I won't never not do what I think is right for mine, be it good or bad. I'm gonna leave that one there. I ain't going there. Wrap this up. Too long. I give good advice. And because I don't want to punish you for doing the wrong thing, please take my advice. This Mr. Wright, teach our children that, be honest with them, but discipline them. Why? It saves the system. It keeps them out of the system. Start at home. I'll be back. I appreciate you.